Ukrainian authorities warning they are willing to use force to clear several government buildings seized by pro-Russian separatists in the country's east. The Interior Minister says the standoffs in the Russian-leading regions must be resolved within the next 2 days. Pro-Russian protesters continue to occupy the headquarters of Ukraine's security service in Luhansk, with hundreds more camped outside, showing their support for Russian President Vladimir Putin. The Ukrainian security agency had said the separatists inside the building, armed with explosives and other weapons, were threatening hostages. 56 people were allowed to leave the building overnight amid competing claims that there had been no hostages in the first place. In Washington, the blame for the building takeovers was directed at Russia.
I don't think that we have any doubt that the preponderance of evidence indicates direct Russian involvement here.
Along with the US, the Ukrainian government is accusing Moscow of stirring unrest as a pretext for another Russian military incursion similar to last month's takeover of Crimea. NATO says up to 40,000 Russian troops are massed along the Ukrainian border and is drawing up plans to reassure member nations feeling at risk.
Essentially, what we are looking at is a package of land, air, and maritime measures that would build assurance for our easternmost allies.
The Pentagon has announced the USS Donald Cook will move into the Black Sea this week to conduct exercises. Russian President Vladimir Putin, meanwhile, is threatening to start charging Ukraine in advance for critical gas supplies, a move that could sharply hurt his neighbour, which is already on the verge of bankruptcy. Tracy Brown, Associated Press.